took the finale 13-2, got run ruled in game number 2. And the first pitch from Thompson.
Breaking ball, or the curveball, be high 70s. That's the one he needs.
Tim Corbin's got 47 SEC tournament wins. Nobody in the history of this event has more. He's finished 0 for 7. And he's late on that one. J.D. Thompson's got the fastball. 2-2 to Rigdon. And he handles it slider. Skip's been a rodeo too in his time. When Vanderbilt won it in 23. And he chases the breaking ball. Back-to-back Ks. Payoff pitch from Crossland. And it's driven into center field. Jason Walk will jog in a few steps. And with a little hop puts it away.
I mean, they're locked top 8.
Yep. Bounce up the middle and past the reach of Ashstein. Sooners have their first hit on a leadoff single from Jackson Willits.
Holds playing pretty well towards home plate. Then he can do that.
Long run for Rigdon. Humphrey coming in, and Rigdon wants it over the shoulder. Dropped it. They got to force it second, and that'll bail him out. Oh, hit him. Fielder's choice and a hit batter after a leadoff single. Pay off to Branch with the runners going. It is strike 3, and the throw down to second. The tail runners late. 0-2. Did he? He did, and that's strikeout number 4 for J.D. Thompson, getting into trouble right out of it.
Little baby K. There's a picture of him in a little OU windbreaker jersey as a little baby.
It's a locomotive on a curve. To the left side, way off the bag at third is Willis. And the throw high, and it pops out of the leather of Horton. Sophomore from Rockwall, Texas, getting the start for Colin Bartsey. Bartsey got a bad boiler this afternoon and was in the lineup and was a game time decision. Rose played at McClellan Community College. And he sends this one a roller to Branch. The second for 1, 4, 6, and 3. And late on that one upstairs. 3 straight strikeouts for J.D. Thompson. Vanderbilt is #1 in KPI, #1 in RPI, #2 strength of schedule. D1's got him as a 1 seed and the #3 national seed. Chase that one in the dirt. 6th strikeout for J.D. Thompson, and that one is barely complete on the throwdown from Rose. 6 of the top 8 from the SEC. Oregon holding steady at #8, and North Carolina the lone entry from the Atlantic Coast Conference.
I think that's probably fair. I mean, if you get a top 8, you're feeling pretty good anyway.
When Mike Mancini showed up on campus, Tim Corbin said his personality and skill is a great fit for our program. He was oozing personality when he was pitching for Maine Endwell in New York, even when he was giving up bombs. You can't let Dylan Pasta go down on you.
Dylan Pasta. I mean, if you're going to give one up, give it up to old Dylan Pasta.
Mancini due up third this inning. I was telling you about Mancini earlier this year, and the smirk when he gave up the home run. You go, I remember that kid.
Yeah.
Shifting approach. He said he's doing a better job using all fields, and he bangs that one up the middle. Leadoff single for one of the best defensive shortstops in the SEC. Lower in the stance, and he pops it up. You heard Braden. He's the first baseman. And he drops it. Racing to second is Vastine, and he gets there before they can get the throw across. And perfectly places this one. Throw to first is late, and the Commodores have loaded them up. You couldn't have rolled it out there better.
Especially from the left side.
2 for 5 with the bases loaded this season. Chop to the left side. This will get a run home. Off balance throw in time from Willits. But Vanderbilt's on the board as Vastine scores. And now the 1-2. And his ball's lifted down the left field line. Austin can fly. 2 runs will score. Austin motors his way into second, and he's standing up with a 2-run double. 3-0 Vandy.
Trey Gamble, the left fielder, was pushed way over into the gap, and you can see they're playing the opposite way in center too. This ball was not hit very hard. It was 80 miles an hour off the bat. Change up that R.J. Austin was all the way out in front of, just hit it in the right spot. Takes a while to get there, and the Vandy boys add 2 more.
And there goes Austin. Pitches in the dirt, and he's got a bag. SEC best 22nd stolen base on the year. Here Tim Corbin talking to Austin. Chopped it off the leather of Horton. That'll get another run home. Riley Nelson heads into second base with a run scoring double. Skip Johnson decides to pull the infield in, and it costs him an out here in the third. And it goes down swinging. Holcomb.
Going that 1 year and seeing how much better I got just under the instruction at the next level. All that she still does. She's driving the games, 10-hour drives. She's not missing a single one this year. Just being able to see her taking care of her son. We got a nephew in our house too. Just all the sacrifices she's made. I go out on the field all for her. We had the same kind of blueprint starting, same coaches growing up.
That one kicks all the way up the line, and a wild pitch allows Christensen to go to third and Willits to go to second.
It's not out of the question that we could see him later on tonight, depending on circumstance.
Dribbler to third is a productive out. Scores Christensen.
There was not a lot of comfortable swings.
And he goes down swinging a 94. Thompson right back into it with his 8th strikeout of the game. And a 1-2. This one gets all the way to the backstop.
Oklahoma Towns.
We'll leave the light on for you. Horton into left field, and Holcomb's got it.
Obviously, you win the thing, you take out all the questions out of the equation.
Not going, and it's pulled to the right side. Branch can't get there, kicks it towards foul territory. Vastine hesitated. Now he advances to third. A strikeout and a ground out, and he gets hit by the pitch.
ACC has the exact same format for their 16-team league. I like it. It's a lot tougher when you're going to play on Tuesday.
Chopped off the plate. He can move. Charging Willits throws late, a run home. Austin is driven in 3, drawing Vastine home from third. They'll be moving on this 3-2 to Nelson. Up the middle off his hands, and no play at second, so on to first, and Kyle Branch makes it happen. Swing and a miss, and add another. That is K number 9, 2 trips through the batting order. Gamble from Alpine, Utah is an Eagle Scout. And he is strikeout victim number 10. And Carmichael sends a shot into right field. Layout attempt knocked down by Humphrey.
Bring it back and make it look a little bit better.
And he loses him. Payoff. Frozen. And Willits goes down looking at his strikeout number 11 for J.D. Thompson.
As of right now, projected 6 of the top 8 national seeds from the Southeastern Conference.
16 teams in the league, 11 of them have won a national championship. It's like 33%.
Brody. Come on.
And he lines it into left field. Leadoff single for Brody Johnston. Came back from 5 down against Alabama, down 7-2 in the 8th before he won it. Chance for 2. Willits to Branch to first. Hey, there's our buddy Bailey.
Did we get a lunch update?
We're working on one.
Okay.
He went orange peel chicken every day of the 23 tournament, and they won the whole thing. That is a true sign of a lieutenant, because Bailey suffered through that entire week just because it was working and the team was winning. Here's Willits. Double play helped. It's essentially a 1-2-3 inning, and Bailey thinking if he should have gone with white or brown rice next time. So he has now joined an exclusive list. Vanderbilt pitchers with 10 Ks or more in the SEC tournament. He tied Sonny Gray and David Price, and one behind Ryan Mullins.
So in this case, stay inside on the left-handed hitter.
And he follows it up with a pair of breaking balls. A throw down from Rose to finish the K.
Guys, they bring me in here for the really hard-hitting investigative journalism.
Yes.
I just wanted to let you know that Bailey did today go back to the Chinese restaurant. It was not the same orange chicken. We went honey garlic and General Tso's.
Combo platter.
Yeah.
Here's the 3-1. Runner goes. Late break throw to second is late. 2-time national champions. Grounded to first. Picked up by Nelson. Kind of flipped the glove to get underneath that one.
Oklahoma State may just go to the other.
Late jump for walk. Dives and makes the catch.
Finishes perfectly right there. This year was just one game in the middle of the week.
Ball 4. Did you call that game?
I did.
That's the voice of Ty Blankmeyer, dad, longtime head coach at St. John's, pointing out to Mancini to be on the bag. Able to be heard. We got the bases mic'd up though, and our audio people give us everything. There goes the runner, and head for a slide, and a stolen base for Mancini, 16th. Chopped off the plate. Here's Willis. And the Vandy boys looking to advance and have a Volunteer State showdown Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern. Swing and a miss for Willis. And this one's shot to right, charging in, laying out, making the grab is Humphrey. They say didn't. He says take a look.
This was a great break. And Humphrey lays out, the head stays still on the route, and yeah.
Vanderbilt is challenging the call on the field.
You know, it's interesting. I've never thought about it before. Right now, they were in a replay right on the scoreboard. I mean, theoretically, you can wait until you see the replay to figure out if you're going to challenge it.
The call on the field is a catch.
And so that'll take us to the stretch. Corbin was talking about it recently. And this one served into left center field. A base hit for Riley Nelson, his second of the game. Tim Corbin is a great leader. He was the #1 lieutenant to his wife, Maggie Corbin. She really runs things. And she keeps scoring every game. And just past the reach of Willis into left field. Nelson heads to third. They're going to wave him home. Tim Corbin got the windmill going. The throw home is high. That's airmailed. Great job backing up. And Braden Holcomb ends up at third thanks to a 2-out RBI double. Lasered to the third baseman Willis, who scoops it on the short hop. When's the last time you used a brush or a comb?
It was a bit ago.
Okay. Great range by Rigdon, and he makes a play at first. And they did a local TV interview, and they said, where did all these people come from? Nobody told us all these football guys would be here. Break for third. The throw is high and handled by Brody Johnston. Careful if it's a ground ball to the pitcher. Out of third for strike 3. 2 down. Ball 4. And he draws a walk. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss. Hawks goes to the fastball. And Oklahoma leaves the bases loaded in the 8th. Tate blows by 96. And there it goes. Delayed steal throw high. And he's in there.
But this time Mancini, same thing. Hop, hop, turn, and go. Now, if the throw's there, slides with that right hand just a little bit further for Willits to go with a tag, and Mancini has 17 on the year.
Underhand toss from Tate to finish off the 8th. For the first time since '94. Holcomb trying to cover some ground, gets underneath it. Great hustle, lost the hat, found the ball, 2 down. There's one thing that I could see happening after that catch by Holcomb. Tim Corbin's going to pull Bailey aside and say, we need Holcomb to get a hat that fits. That's how detail-oriented Tim Corbin is. Payoff on the way. Swing and a miss, and Vandy will move on to renew its rivalry with Tennessee. 17 strikeouts on the night. That's a program record for SEC tournament action.